Why the is my BMW X5 so slow? Full kit, and with this full kit I have here going on the car,
Perfect.
why the is my BMW X5 so slow? I do not know. If you can see, other people who've been, other people who don't even have the same mods I have less mods than me. And on stage one, running a quicker time at a higher miles per hour than I am. So why is this truck so slow? It doesn't make sense. As you guys, if this your first time coming here, then you don't know what all I've done to this car. So I'm gonna let you know. When I first bought the car, I did full bolt-ons right off bat. Full bolt-ons. You know, the link for that video is right down in the description if you guys want to see the full bolt-on list for that car. You know, front mount intercooler, down catless down pipe, upgraded charge pipe, you know, boot mod stage 2, boot mod transmission tune. You know, I didn't do any type of fuel additives, no ethanol tunes, no methanol, no turbos, but it doesn't make sense. And then when you have a pretty much 750 crank horsepower X6M that runs low 11s or mid 11s on the high end at 120 miles an hour,
You think so? Yeah. If that red top can hook up, I think Smooth in trouble.
gang, it's so packed out here right now. It's crazy. Check this out. Look at that Auto Lust gang. Look how long the streetcar line is. And that's me right there. I done spanked everything I done raced so far. A quarter mile, it's hard to even care about why your X5 35i is slow, you know, but at first I didn't care that it was slow. I thought that was normal for the mods that I had, you know. I mean, bolt-on's only gonna get you so much power, you know. Real power comes with turbos and meth. So I didn't care at first. But now seeing so many other subscribers of mine post their times in the comments with the same or less mods, it got me feeling some type of way. For real. So I gotta see what the hell going on, because ain't no way I'm putting all this money in this truck and it's running like a turtle. literally on the track. It's a turtle. You know, so what I've read that the boot mod transmission tune is straight garbage, straight trash. So I flash my transmission back to the stock tune, and I'm thinking I'm gonna run the XHP tune, transmission tune on the X5, the same tune I have on the X6. You know, with the drag race mode, and that tune is an animal. But what I don't want to do is use that to gain the times that everybody else is getting when they not even using that. So that's still not fixing the problem of why my truck is so slow, you know. And my truck is an S-drive truck, meaning that it's not all-wheel drive. My truck is only rear-wheel drive. But you would think in a quarter mile that less unsprung weight would help get a quicker time. I know it's not going to be as fast off of the line, you know, but that truck isn't fast enough to want to spin anyways. But you would think it will be faster than the all-wheel drive truck that's, you know, a few hundred pounds heavier. But that's not the case. Because as you can see right here, I'll show you what the time my truck ran.
Going against an X5? Faster than what he ran earlier. The wagon going up against this X5. Takes the win.
And that time, I mean, for full bolt-ons, man, that's not a good time. It was kind of warm that night, and it was humid, you know. So I don't know if that played a big part in what happened. And my truck originally came with, I think, 19-inch wheels on it, and I put the wider wheels on it, the 20 by 10 in the front, 20 by 11 in the rear. So I don't know if that changes anything, but hell, I have 22s on my X6, my X6M, and like I said, it runs 11.6 on the high end. I'm sure I can get it to 11.4 if I learn to cut the light right and use my launch control right, you know, and get everything perfect. You know, I can get probably 11.5, 11.4 out of that truck, easy. You know, so I definitely gotta find out what's going on with it. If you guys think you might know what's going on with this truck, place it down in the comments. There's definitely nothing with the truck. The engine runs fine. There's no codes. Never been any codes on my truck, ever. In the engine or transmission. I mean, I bought it with 27,000 miles. You know, if you tear a truck up in 27,000 miles, it's because you ran it with no oil or you did something on purpose to mess the engine up. I mean, it's brand new. So, I mean, it pretty much has me beat what could be wrong with this truck to make it run those times. So what the plan of attack is for right now is I'm gonna take that boot mod transmission tune off because people say it's trash. For the cars with the same transmission in the N55, they say it's pretty good. But for the trucks, nah. I think I'm gonna go with the XHP, but I am gonna run the truck at the track again without that transmission tune and see if my times improve. Oh, and another thing I didn't tell you guys about is my truck, it looks like an M Sport, but it's not an M Sport at all. My truck is a regular X5 S-Drive 35i. You know, meaning it didn't come with launch control. It didn't come with Sport Plus. It only came with Sport. All of those things were coded onto my truck. You know, the sports transmission was coded onto the truck. The launch control was coded onto the truck. with the I think the launch control was coded on the truck with the Sports Plus. Yeah, I think launch control was added when I added Sports Plus to the truck. So I don't, it's weird, and the only thing that separates BMWs from each other are the coatings on the trim levels. So if you have the only thing that separates my regular X5 from your X5 M Sport is that what I have on it now, which is the staggered wheel setup, Sports Plus, and Sports transmission. That's the only thing that separates the two, Other than that, it's the same exact truck. Coating is the only thing that separates the two. And every M Sport code I have coded onto that vehicle. So when that truck cranks up, it pretty much, it's a M Sport, because that's the only difference. Besides a couple more, it's maybe a couple more exterior things, like the steering wheel has a little M on the bottom or something like that, or M Sport steering wheel. I have the regular steering wheel in my truck. So, it really has me bothered now. At first I didn't care, because I have a 750 horsepower animal in the garage. So I didn't care at first, but now it's bothering me, And before I do stage 3 on my X6M and turn it into a 1,000 crank horsepower animal, and then go to stage 4 with a built motor and hopefully do like a 1,200 crank horsepower animal X6M, that thing is gonna be dumb when I'm finished with it. I really want to find out why my X5 running these super slow times compared to everybody else's time, And I'm gonna put up the comments again right here so you guys can see what the times they were running versus the time I ran, so you can see the difference. I mean, it's not a big difference, but to me, in the racing world, that's a huge difference. So I definitely got to find out what's going on. So if you guys think you might know what's going on, leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna keep working and tweaking to see what's wrong with this truck and see if I can get the times up to where everyone else's times is before I dump more money with turbos and methanol into it, and it could be a problem wrong with the truck that I'm not seeing. I definitely want to get that figured out before I do anything else. So thank you guys very much for watching the channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and get ready for more content. Auto Lust out.